All right, sounds like fun. You let us know. I broke down and bought one of those rig experts myself. Had the same experience John did. Ordered it on a Sunday night. He was in my house by Monday afternoon. Anyway, thanks a lot. You rounded up 20 of us, including you and me there, Jim. We're going to go ahead and start it. Give my best to Judy, okay?
Roger, roger. Okay, have at it, and everybody stay safe, stay well. Back to net.
Will do, Jim. Thanks. Calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the WAWKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL tone of 114.8. This is a control net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is Dave, November Tango 8 Delta, NTAD, your net control operator for this Monday morning. Let me tell you who I've got on the earlier bird list, and then we'll get our in and outs and short times real quick. I've got Charlie Tango, OZZ, PMI, Alpha Tango, MMY, YMY, GXX, Oscar Golf, SFS, HNK, CSH, MNT, the JAXs, BJN, CFY, Tango Delta, and FQV. Let's get our early bird mobiles and short timers in here. Please call now.
88 Victor, Mike Mobile.
Whiskey 8, Sierra Tango, Uniforms 2, Sherman, Ohio, Mobile.
Kilo Charlie,
KE8OWX, Mobile.
DC8, NOV, Marty, Mobile, Streetsboro, Ohio. In and out, just listening.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace
NTAD, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Nick, down the farm, in and out. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you, Dave.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim. I'm mobile and I'm in and out.
KE8OWX, Mobile.
All right, I'm going to pick it up. Missed one. I did get VMM. I got STU, OWX, NOV in and out. Thank you. SLG and HAG also in and out. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. There was a KF8 right in there before SLG. Nick, gosh, if you come back with your call, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo, Christian in and out.
Gotcha, Christian. Thank you very much. Happy Monday, happy Thanksgiving, and we got you in and out. Have a great start to your week. Be safe. All right, let's get these mobiles in through here. KDA VMM. Good morning, Brian. Happy Monday at you.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Everybody in the net. Yeah, it's frosty morning this morning. Pretty cold. It's 25 degrees. That was my overnight lows. Clear skies, lots of stars. Gorgeous morning. Smooth run in Akron this morning, and nice weekend. Good weather-wise. Just burned up a bunch of branches and stuff. I cut a tree earlier in the year down, so cleaned that up. It was a dead tree, so burned that up, and that's about all I did. So a little bit of running around. So, holiday week this week, so I'll be around through Wednesday and Friday. You have a nice Thanksgiving, you and your family, and have a great one. Talk to you next week. 88 VMM, I'll be clear.
All right there, Brian, will do. Glad you got some chores done. I need to get myself a decent chainsaw out here. I got a little electric one that just doesn't quite get the job done, so yeah, we'll take care of that in the springtime. You have a good one. Thanks for starting the week out with me. I do appreciate it, Brian, always. W8STU, good morning, Stu, and stand by OWX. We got you next.
Good, everyone on the net. This is Stu, WSTU, southbound Auburn Road. heading towards Munson. 28 degrees here on the road at the moment. Beautiful, bright skies, magenta and pinks as the sun's coming up. It looks beautiful this morning. I guess Thursday we might have some lake effect snow up here. I don't know what the accumulation is going to be, but I guess it's going to start snowing Wednesday and into Thanksgiving. So we'll have to see about that. But thank goodness I have Thanksgiving off this year. With that, I'll say 73, big 88 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control, WSTU, Mobile.
All right, Stu, you have a safe one up there. Yeah, I'm heading up to Paynesville Township there for Thanksgiving. Looks like we're going to have some lake effect getting in there. Hopefully it's not too bad. Grew up with it. Just got to get used to going back to it. Hi. You have a good one. Thanks for checking in with us. Do appreciate it, and stay safe. Thomas, KE80WX, good morning. Happy Monday to you. How's your week starting out?
W8WKY.
Hey, good morning, Dave. We're doing okay. We're sipping our coffee, going down the road. It was a pretty hard frost on the windshield this morning, so it took a few minutes for that to defrost. And we got gloves and hats on here and thawing the toes out in the car. But other than that, got the radio reinstalled in the car, so I'm happy to be off a handheld here. KE80WX, back to Net Control.
All right there, Tom. Mobile sounds good. And hopefully the seats are warmed up in the car. Have a safe start to your week, and thanks for starting it off with us here on the Barometer Net. Do appreciate it. Happy Monday. Let me get to a couple of folks on the early bird list who I know have a short amount of time or are already at work. Let's try Phil, K8PMI. This is NTAD.
Good morning there, Dave. Yep, already at work, but I got my nose set up here, so listening to everybody now while I'm at work, so that's actually a good thing. So I'll send it back to you, 70 to everybody, and you have a great Thanksgiving. This is K8PMI.
All right there, Phil. We'll ease into your Monday. Thanks for joining us here on the Barometer Net. You have a great start to your week, and take care. Good to see you the other day. We'll catch you soon. Let's go down and pick up the JAXs portable. Good morning, Rod and Wendy. Heard you guys with Jim this morning. Sounds like you have interesting weather down there.
Well, good morning there, Dave, and to all on the Barometer Net. This is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with...
Good morning there, Dave. This is K8JAX, and we're having a good morning down here. A little foggy this morning, though, and I just wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all on the net here, and we had some heavy fog overnight. That's a little unusual for us down here. For whatever reason, we don't get a lot of dense fog. But it's lifting now. I see blue skies above us, and we have 61 degrees, and we're headed up to 80. And the ocean's pretty calm, Dave. It's 2 to 3 foot waves, and that's about as calm as it gets. And it's at 68 degrees water temperature. So with that, I'll turn it back to Net. Thanks for giving us a call. Everyone, have a great day. WHAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, guys, thanks. So you guys have a wonderful week. Thanks for checking in on a Monday. And it actually sounds really pleasant down there right now. It sounds like a good morning for a walk. We're at 25 degrees here, a little nippy, unless you're wrapped up and running with the dog. Take care, and have a great start to your week. Let's see. Let me grab WA8GXX. Tom, I know you're going to go to work, and then I'm going to try Craig.
Morning, Dave. Thanks for being there, and like we're going to have a nice morning. Just starting out cold. You have a good one. NT8D, WA8GXX.
Will do. Hey, Cat doesn't mind the cold so much as he does the wind. The wind freaks him out a lot. Scares him, I think. Anyways, have a good one. Have a great start to your week. Happy Monday. And we'll look to see you again soon. Nice to catch you at the meeting. Let's grab AA8CT, Craig, and then I'm going to try Elmer.
NT8D, good morning, Dave. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day today, and except it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but we'll go with the now. To all the Barometer Netters out there, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and as I said earlier, go out and exercise a whole lot so that you can hold on Thanksgiving. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you. Go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. And Dave, thank you for being our control operator. How's that? AA8CT back to NT8D. Have a great day, Dave, and since you only do the one day, have a happy Thanksgiving. Take care, my friend, in 73s.
All right, Craig. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. My goal is to get all my work done by the end of Tuesday night and then take the rest of the week off. We'll see how that goes. Crossing my fingers. Take care. Happy Monday. Let's see. Let me get Mark down there at home so that he can hang out more with his XYL for the rest of the day. K4OG. Again, thanks for helping me get that rig expert set up. It's working really nice there, Mark. K4OG from NT8D.
NT8D, K4OG. Good morning, Dave and everyone. Dave, you're more than welcome. I mean, us hams, we stick together, don't we? And you're just going to be an asset to the R&D team, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Working together with John and whoever else wants to come down and test antennas, Jim's antennas. It's a whole lot of fun. So thank you for offering your tower and helping out, in your place. And hey, good luck with those piano strings and tying them knots. That's impressive. Yeah, we're going to have to get busy here, get it going, and try to make our way across over into Indiana and give them VAs a bad hearing test. All right. You guys take care. Thanks for having me. K4OG back to NT8D.
All right there, Mark. Yeah, I should go back in for another one myself, considering what I do for a living. Hi. I know each deer hears differently. I can tell you that much. But good luck. Have fun. Nice to talk to you. We'll listen for you throughout the week. Hopefully you can check in while you're on vacation there. Take care. Let's see if we can find Elmer trackside. KE8HNK. This is NT8D.
KE8HNK, Trackside Mobile here. Sitting here, Dave, listening to you guys on the net. Kind of hoping Beltline comes down. They got cars in the siding, got a beautiful sunrise, and I got an epic shot with the Jeep and one of the box cars. So it's going to be a good day. I want to say happy Thanksgiving and turn it back over to you. This is KE8HNK, back over to NT8D Net Control. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and 73.
All right there, Elmer. Glad you're having a good morning of train spotting. Terrific. Nice to hear. Happy Monday at you, and you have a great rest of your week. We'll listen for you. Check in throughout. I think that's most of our short-time portables, mobiles here, and the early bird list. Let's try, see if we can find top of the morning John, AC8AT. John, you up there? Nothing heard. I'm going to try Chris, and then we're going to head out to and try to find Nancy. KE8MMY. Are you still around, Chris?
Well, good morning. Yes, I am. I'm just sitting here and relaxing. Towards the end of the year, my workload slows down a little bit, and so the holidays that we do get, I tack on a few extra days and make it a nice long stay at home. So I'll be here all week, and the National Day Calendar usually has a long list, but there's only one thing on it today. Today is Sardines Day, so if you like sardines, here's your day to celebrate. Anyhow, we will catch you on down the line. KE8MMY. Good to hear you this morning.
W8WKY.
All right, well, you know, I am not a big sardine fan, but I'll tell you what, I'll substitute and make it Worcestershire sauce day. Since they are made out of sardines, maybe that will count. You have a good one there, Chris. Thanks for joining us. Have a great start to your week and a happy Monday. Appreciate it. Let's try Nancy, KI5OZZ. You still with us, Nance?
NT8D and the rest of the Barometer Netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ. Yeah, I'm not running around with my hair on fire. I did a little bit of that earlier, so waiting for it to be light enough to see how much rain we got last night. It's just starting to get grayish. Well, not black outside, so there you go. Heard it come down after starting about 10:30, 11 o'clock or so, and it continued well past midnight, but thankfully no more acorns falling off the oak trees, so it didn't sound like a hailstorm, so there you go. But now they're all on the ground, and I got to watch rolling the ankle as I roll over them, so you know how it goes. So there you go. All right. Good to hear everybody this morning, and everybody have a magnificent Monday. KI5OZZ.
All right, well, glad the acorns aren't going to be banging on the roof anymore. Be careful when you run them over. All my trees are maples, so I get the helicopters. I don't get the acorns. I just get thousands of helicopters on the roof. So, but have a good one, and I hope you ease into winter well. Nice to hear you, Nancy, and have a happy start to your week. Let me get N8YMY in here next. I've got you next on the list, and also see the blue string there. We're going to go to Southern Mark, KE8 SFS after John. Go ahead, John, NT8D.
N8YMY, good morning. Yeah, we're on our the way it should be this morning. We have to work an afternoon shift. There's a basketball game, and they shift my hours tonight, so we're dealing with it. It just means we got to get up super early when we come home super late, that's all. Have a great day. We're just sitting looking out the window. It's a little frosty out there. There's definitely some frost on the trees there. N8YMY, have a great day.
Roger. Well, now it's light enough I can see frost in all the shed roofs back there, and especially on my neighbor's lawn. He doesn't have any trees in his backyard, so he just gets covered with frost. I've got enough trees that a lot of my yard doesn't catch as much frost because of the trees. But have a good morning. Glad to catch you, and have a safe one. Nice to see you at the meeting the other day. KE8 SFS, Southern Mark, we got you, and then we're going to grab Randy. Go ahead, Mark.
And everybody, and we got 28 degrees over here. It's mostly cloudy, and and look out the window and see what it looked like. That's what it's saying on my weather thing. It's supposed to get up to 51 degrees, so it's going to be nice and warm. And it's still like 28 right now, and no rain in sight. And the wind is 6 miles per hour south-southeast. Gas price. I don't know. This is yesterday report. That it at 278 to 282 all around Wadmer. It might have dropped since then. So I don't know. I haven't checked the gas stations in there. But don't okay and everything. And let me drop this for a bit. I'm doing pretty good, and laying on my bed, listening to you guys talking about antenna and everything. I learn each day about this, and all that. Learn about antenna. You know, when I was in CB's radios, I didn't know nothing about antenna. And it was when I got into the ham radio, I learned everything on it. You know, but learn every day. And you know, with that, I'm going to give it back to you, Dave. You're running the net good today. Kia Sir Pato, sir.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Do appreciate it. Hope you have a great start to your week and ease into it nicely. I think it's going to be good. Get some stuff done and then have some holiday. Be careful and be safe. Let's get Randy in here, then I'm going to make some room for mobiles and short timers. KD8ZSH, this is NTAD.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everybody. Oh, right now I got no dogs in my lap, and everybody's kind of milling around here. That could change. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for the prayers for my daughter. She is improving. It's slow going, but there's definite improvement there. Like I said, we really appreciate the prayers. So I hope everybody's week is great, and your Thanksgiving is fantastic. And that's about all the rambling I've got. I've got one pup. She's whimpering. She wants up, so I guess I better go. I'll let you guys go. This is KD8ZSH clear and back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right there, Randy. Well, good to hear things are going in the right direction, and wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you get to spend some quality time together and just enjoy each other's company. So be careful, be safe, and thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net. I'm going to take a break from the regular check-ins here, make some room for mobile short-timers, those who only have a moment to get in and out here. Please call now. Regular check-ins, we'll get back to you.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia saying good morning.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX Scott, Vermilion, short time.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa, KF8, DTP, Lori Mobile.
All right, got DIT, VOX, and DTP. Lori, I'm going to go to you first, mobile. We got a little bit of popcorn, but we got you, and then we'll head up to Scott. KF8, DTP, good morning to you and John.
NTAD from KF8, DTP, good morning, Dave, and everybody out there on the net. I know I messed that up, but that's okay. That's me. I mess things up. So, John's doing the drive this morning, and if you could add KEAUIV.
Good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net.
I started out driving this morning, and we ran into a hiccup with my brother who has our Ranger. So, I have to take care of some things for that, and John's going to drive this morning, so I played a little net. But we just want to wish everybody a happy Monday and hope everybody has a great day. This is KF.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Dave.
And this is KF8 DTV clear.
W8W.
All right, Lori and John, well, you guys have a wonderful start to your week. Going to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I hope the end of your week turns out terrific. Get all your nickels in the pocket before Tuesday or Wednesday. That's what I'm going to be trying to do. Be safe on the road. And, again, thanks for checking in with me on a Monday morning. Again, always nice to see you guys. Let's go up to Scott, KE8VOX, and then we'll get Matthew.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all our listeners. KE8 to VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Hey, thanks for getting me in short time there, Dave. I'm just about ready to head out the door. Got to get over the new place this morning early, so I jump in here and give you what I got. Air temperature is 27.5 out. No rain the last 2 days. Barometer holding steady at 30.00. The winds are the southeast at 2 miles an hour, and the lake temperature is 46.8, and the wave action is not much today. I think less than 6 inches probably the way it looks. So looks like it's going to be a beautiful day up here on this shoreline. So everybody have a great day. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in, Dave. And this is KE8 VOX sending it back to net control. 73.
All right there, Scott. Glad we got you in before you had to leave. Enjoy the weather up there before the lake effect snow kicks in for the holiday. Looking forward to that. Hi. Be safe, happy Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you next Monday. Matthew, KJ5DIT, thanks for joining us, and then we're going to go find Tom, MNT.
Good morning. Things are somewhat normal around the house. I've got 2 cats chasing each other. 2 little ones up. They don't have to go to school today, though. They're off for the week. So, I feel bad for Nana. We just went through a little thunderstorm, a rather strong one. All the big radios are off. I wish y'all a good morning. It'll be an interesting day. 73.
All right. Well, how was kids' Thanksgiving vacation was really wonderful because that means Christmas vacation was right around the corner. Hi. Enjoy the time with the grandkids. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for checking in with us on a Monday morning. Do appreciate it, Matthew. Let's get Tom, KA8MNT. I think we'll get a grin on her face, and then I want to get out to Ray out in Tulsa.
NTAD, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Dave. Everybody else that is on the net. Well, the sun is up, and we've got a whopping 28 degrees down here in Canton this morning. There's no wind out there, and there is no rain at all the last couple of days. And let's see here. The barometer sitting at 30.22. We've got high today of 52, partly sunny. with a 3% chance of rain. So, doesn't look like it's going to be too bad a day. It's not going to be super cold. It is cold right now, but it's supposed to warm up, so we'll see what happens. Let's see, what's going on? We had a peaceful weekend. In fact, it was a bittersweet weekend. The Mosley Tigers was knocked out of the playoffs on Friday night. Of course, we all know that Ohio State won. And the Browns actually won yesterday, so it wasn't overall. It wasn't a bad weekend, you know. So, let's see what's going on. I got my new 3D printer up and running yesterday. I took the one old one down, and it's going to go into my workshop and be tore apart and rebuilt. And then that'll make me happy. But other than that, Linda's doing great. I'm doing great. So things are great. And with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. K8MNT, return it. You know, at my age, getting lucky means walking into a room and remembering what I came in for. And with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to NT8D.
Roger, I would call that not just lucky, but I'd call that a good day for me. Sounds like you had a great weekend, and I hope you saved a little bit for Thanksgiving. You guys enjoy. Best to you and Linda, and we'll look forward to talking to you again next week. Take care of yourselves. Let me grab Ray, K5, CFY, out in Tulsa. How are you and the puppy doing? Good to hear you this morning.
NT8D and the other netizens out there, good morning, Dave. Thanks for being there with us. Definitely enjoyed. Hope you had a great weekend, and hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Not much going on here, 52 degrees. We had a little rain all night long, and I think it's going to be kind of rainy all day. But anyway, not too bad. So, Dave, again, thanks for being there for us, and hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Ray, K5 CFY, back to net control.
Thank you very much there, Ray. Well, Barometer Net gives me a reason to get up on a Monday morning. At least a better reason than most others. So you have a good one. I'll see if I can join you and find you on the boredom breaker this week. Be safe, and again, thanks for checking in with us this morning. I do appreciate it. We still got Tango Delta and FQV on the list. Before we get to the bottom here, we're going to call in WB6BJN, Mark. Why don't you get set up there and feed us our weather report. WB6BJN, NT8D.
Hey, sorry about that. I thought it was going to be after the other mark. Hang on here just a moment. About that. I wasn't quite ready. That was my fault because I wasn't listening. Thank you, Dave. Let me go over here to this button, and we'll talk my conditions, and then we'll talk about some weather. 30.15, 0.6 on the barometer and holding steady. 46.2 degrees. Feels like 44. So a little little bit of wind, bringing a little bit of wind chill down here. 99% on the relative humidity. 2 gusting to 6 from the southeast on the wind. No rain, but we have a quarter of a mile visibility in dense fog, and we have a dense fog advisory down here in Clarksville, Tennessee. And looks like that will be in effect until 10 o'clock this morning. Now, some very, very cold air headed for everybody, all the way from eventually California all the way to the East Coast. We're talking nationwide, folks. Probably some of the warmest areas are going to be in Florida. But this is a cold situation coming up for Thanksgiving. And the problem child is going to be after Thanksgiving, because much of the Midwest is going to come under, it's going to be nice today and part of tomorrow. Places in Illinois could have some thick fog. But the Great Lakes, they're still getting through this split flow thing. So it's nice weather today, pretty much nice weather tomorrow. Won't be until tomorrow night and Wednesday especially. Let me take a breath. Really start to change. We've got air coming all the way from the Hudson Bay that's going to drop into much of the Midwest. And, you know, I've been talking about this sudden stratospheric warming. And so the polar vortex, once you have what we call sudden stratospheric warming, that causes air in the Arctic regions to become displaced. In other words, the polar vortex breaks apart, and that's going to come plummeting into the United States right through the month of December at this point. That's what all of the models are saying. I know that's long ways out in when I say talk about all of December, but even the first week of December could be very, very challenging for a lot of people in the Middle West. That lake effect snow, Dave, that you're talking about will get going with a vengeance probably on Saturday, but there'll be a lot of cold and windy weather on Wednesday and into Turkey Day and Friday. So people coming back from Thanksgiving may have some travel difficulties and need to be aware of a major storm system, first starting over the desert southwest and working eastward, and then there's another big low-pressure area off the west coast that could get air wrapped in it, believe it or not, from the Arctic. Places like Alaska and up into the Yukon territories actually get warmer. That's where some of the above-normal temperatures are going to be, because that cold air comes streaming down into the United States, and the Arctic actually warms up. Sudden stratospheric warming. And there could be some severe weather outbreaks in some of the southeast Texas, Oklahoma, Nancy. Be careful, there's going to be more rain, unfortunately for you guys, and there could be some discrete supercell thunderstorms which could lead to some severe weather in North Texas and parts of Oklahoma. Warm air versus cold air, and where it is in between. Best place to be this week, California. Going to be warm, above normal, dense fog in the San Joaquin Valley, and a Santa Ana wind event in Southern California, but temperatures will be in the 80s down there. And then it gets stormy after Thanksgiving, even in California. Dave, back to you. Lots to talk about weather-wise, and I'm going to be following it all week and bringing you guys information. Back to you, sir, WV6BJ.
Thanks a lot there, Mark. My takeaway is that there is a winter coming to hunker down for, at least locally here. So it looks like I've got the right frame of mind. Thanks a lot for your report. We appreciate it, and we'll keep up on the updates. Stand by there, Mark. You're going to close out the early birds here in a minute. Let me get John in here. W8TD. Good morning, John. Happy Monday at ya.
NTAD on the net. W8TD. Well, good morning, all. Happy Monday. Hope everybody made it through the weekend. Mine was a little busy. And now I have to go out and run around today. Need to drop off a package I'm shipping. I sold off some of my older DMR handhelds. And I need to run over to FedEx and drop off a package that I'm returning with great disappointment. I bought a particularly interesting little all-band, all-mode QRP transceiver, one of the DC to light models. But it doesn't run properly, and it's going back. I was real excited to get it. But there you go. It was an open box, so there aren't any more. So it won't be being replaced. Thanksgiving's coming up. Hope everybody has something interesting to do. I don't know. Significant other passed in January while I was somewhere. I don't remember where, but I wasn't here. So I'm at loose ends for for the holiday this year. Talk to everybody soon. Stay warm, stay dry. NTAD in the net. Whiskey Tango Delta.
Roger there, John. Yeah, I still imagine the day where I get my Thanksgiving dinner from the Bob Evans. Fortunately, my brother and his wife are throwing Thanksgiving as they have for the past several years up there in Leroy Township, Lake County. So that's why I get to drive up into the snow for Thanksgiving. Hi. But they've got turkey and all the fixings. The only thing I need to bring is rolls and anything else I would like to bring. So I think I'm going to get a nut roll because my dad likes it. I like it. There might be one or two other people that like it. My brother doesn't like nuts. Never did. Never grew into it. I don't know. But anyways, wishing you a pleasant Thanksgiving as well. And looking forward to seeing you again playing some antennas here maybe over the winter. You have a good day. Happy Monday, and a good start to your week there, John. Let's see. Nick is in and out, so the back of the bus is taken up by Mark, KC8FQV. Good morning, Mark. What's the back of the bus looking like this morning?
From all accounts, I think okay. Now, it was a paper-carrying bus carrying newspapers. Yeah, they were scattered all over. Yesterday's paper, I don't know, it never made the box, or if it did, the wind took and scattered it all over the road and ditches. I had to go out and had to repiece the paper back together. Not a fun one. And, yeah, the hills were real slippery, too, because they were down the ditches. So I had a fork, so I took a pitchfork and went down the hill, and I was able to retrieve them. There was some wetness to them, and that, but everything else is good. Yeah, put my eye drops already in, hit my pills. That was a good net last night we had. That was a hilarious beacon that I think. I can't wait to listen to it again. But everything else is going okay. Yeah, I got meetings now I got meetings and Christmas parties to go to. Yeah, matter of fact, ours is on the 11th of December. So you have to sign up for that. For $37. Yeah, Paul's got there the week before, so at least I don't have anything interfering. Well, there is one interfering, but I'm not going to Yeah, Norris is at the same time. I have one down in Strickers down in Cincinnati for the Coaster Club. But the Coaster Club wins because I see Norris groups enough often throughout the year. And of course the Cars group, Cleveland has theirs, and the Seafar says theirs. That's the one don't interfere with the Silvercreek this year. P Cars does theirs the second Monday, and Lear's does theirs tomorrow, and they don't have a meeting in December because it's right in the middle of the holidays, so they just said we don't want to interfere with that. So I'll send it back to net control. KC up QV.
W8WKY.
All right there, Mark. Well, it seems like a rather cold morning to be chasing papers around the ditch. Glad you're back up the hill safely and get warmed up. And sounds like you've already got your week started. So happy Monday to you, and wishing you a happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you before then. Have a safe start to your week. Appreciate you being here. This is NTAD, Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning edition. Let's take some... See who'd like to join us. Please call now.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
Kilo 8, Kilo India Zulu, Chef in Avon Lake.
Kilo Charlie 1, Victor Quebec Sierra, KC1 DQF, Paul.
Please copy, November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7 VAN, Brian Mobile. I'll be in and out today, Dave, 73.
Kilo 8, Papa Julie Whiskey, J8BKW.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, Pete and Leroy, in and out.
Uh-oh, the cops are after me. Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar Mobile in Middlefield.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. We've got Whiskey Sugar. I got JKO, KIZ, VQS, VAN, in and out. Thank you, Brian. Be safe and happy Monday. PJW, EOG, Pete, in and out. You have a happy Monday. Be safe as well, Pete. And let's grab AB8MO before he gets arrested. Good morning, Andy.
Yeah, I don't know what all the sirens for. I'll just make it brief, and hello from sunny Middlefield, Ohio, where it's cold, but hey, the sun's out. That's a bonus. That's you there, Dave, AB8MO.
All right, glad the sun's out, and glad they were after somebody else there, Andy. Happy Monday. If I don't talk to you, happy Thanksgiving as well. I see the sun trying to work its way out here in Copley. It might get here shortly. It's trying. Anyways, again, be safe. Thanks for being with us on a Monday morning there, Andrew. Take care. Let's jump up to the top, grab Bill, N8WS, and stand by Joe.
NAD, this is Whiskey Sugar. Dave, good morning, all best. Air quality index this morning to 55. It's fairly in the moderate range. I got 29 degrees. Cold. Humidity 90%. Wind is south of 3. Barometer 3022. Dew point 27 degrees. Visibility miles. Morning. Prediction for today is patchy fog between 7 and 8 a.m. Otherwise, increasing clouds with a high near 53. calm winds becoming south, 5 to 9 miles an hour in the morning. Solar flux indices at 120. Sunspot number 95. A is 13, K is 3. Geomagnetic field is unsettled. No east skip predicted. And no, I didn't check the HF bands this morning. Tropo, kind of a mess. Anywhere between a 1 and a 2, depending on where you live in Ohio. But it reaches up into Michigan quite a bit. Spaceweather.com. Co-rotating interaction regions. Minor G1 class geomagnetic storms are possible on May 25th and 26th when a co-rotating interaction region, CIR, is expected to hit Earth's magnetic field. CIRs are transition zones between fast and slow-moving streams of solar wind. They're like the mini CMEs. CIR's rotation contains shock waves and enhances magnetic fields that do a good job of sparking Arctic auroras. Currently, there's 6 sunspot groups on the sun, and there's another good article with a picture there. It's falling apart, though. I don't know about them. Some people think they're spaceships from interstellar space. About it for me. Everyone have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you tomorrow if we can. NTAT in the group, 7 threes, everyone. NHWS.
All right, Bill, thank you very much. Appreciate your space weather report. Always a pleasure to have the information come by. Keep looking up, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. You have a good one, and happy Thanksgiving. We're going to go up and grab N8JKO. Joe, good morning, and Chet, stand by.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, we got 28 degrees here up along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. When they said the best location in the nation, I think they were talking about here. We've got a light white covering across the ground, frost, and with an 82% humidity. It's supposed to get a little bit better for us today, to which I'm going to hope to get out in the mobile and do a little hunting for POTA. We've got a beautiful lakefront park. I like to go up there, park, enjoy the scenery, and then try to do some hunting. Otherwise, we're looking forward to a great week. Yes, the family will be getting together on that special holiday. Otherwise, I'm going to send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
All right there, Joe. You enjoy the nice weather for the next couple of days. I really enjoyed growing up in Lake County there. I was a Painesville and Mentorite most of my life until I came down here. Actually, I've lived in this house longer than any other house I've ever lived in my life. It's kind of scary to me. But thanks for checking in with us this morning. And again, have a great start to your week. Happy Monday. We'll talk to you next week. Chet, nice to have you aboard the Barometer Net this morning. K8KIZ. This is NTAD. And then we're going to go to Paul out in Maine next. K8KIZ. Are you still with us there, Chet? All right, we'll circle back if we have to. Let's get over to Paul, KC1VQS, and then we'll get Phil.
Well, good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. We have 31 degrees here in Maine this morning with sunny skies and so far a light wind, but I think that's going to change as the day goes on. The next rain we are looking to have is Wednesday. travel day, but at least it's not. It doesn't look like it's going to be frozen here, so that's a good thing. We had a busy weekend. My men's choir had a fall concert yesterday afternoon, so we had dress rehearsal Saturday and the concert yesterday, and this is the 25th year of the choir, and so they kind of advertised it big, and we're up to 70-plus members, which is great. The last couple of years we were in the 40 range right after COVID, but it's a really nice and large group this year, so that's fun, and it's really enjoyable. We have this week off with no rehearsals, and then the following week we've got a couple of rehearsals because we're preparing for a Christmas concert. So then the season's over with December 7th. So I enjoy doing it, but I'm always glad it's busy. So first of December we're done, and then I can enjoy the rest of the Christmas season without the rush. But anyway, we have the family coming for Thanksgiving, which we didn't think we were going to have them all here, but it's going to work out that we are, and so I'm excited about that. So I'll have this week to help get things ready and prepare and just enjoy Thanksgiving Day. So I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. 7-3. I'll turn it back to you, Dave. KC1 DQS.
All right, Paul. Well, thanks a lot. It sounds like you got your holiday kind of planned out here and getting into December. So I start getting more Christmas music gigs, playing concerts and Christmas shows and things like that. So it's fun, but it takes me out in the winter weather, which I don't like anymore. I used to love it when I was a kid, but things change. We started out at 25.5 degrees here in Copley, Ohio, and we are up to 25.9 degrees over the past hour or so. Anyways, have a great holiday, Paul. Thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net. Nice to have you in as a regular, and we'll talk to you after the holiday. We're coming to the bottom of the list. We'll make another call for check-ins after we get to Phil, KAPJW. Happy Monday to you, Phil.
NTAD, KAPJW. Good morning, Dave. And good morning to the Barometer netizens out there on this happy Monday. Great to hear everyone this morning. Yeah, we're starting the day off here at 29 degrees, headed up to 51. Should be 53 tomorrow, but as Mark was telling us, that'll soon be history. It's a very sunny morning here, but it's supposed to cloud up here for the rest of the day. Barometer's at 30.25. And the gas conspiracy continues. We dropped down to 284 this morning, so who knows? Anyway, Saturday we had the Frostbright Parade. It's something new that our Twinsburg started. Our township square is under construction. They're almost finished, but it wasn't in time to be able to put up some holiday lighting and that kind of stuff, so they decided to have it at the government center. And they had a parade come down with people's lighted trailers and floats and that kind of stuff, so it was a lot of fun. We had food truck food, and so that was our big kickoff for the holiday season. A bit early for my taste, but I guess that's what they had to do. And we're getting ready to head off to Indiana for Thanksgiving. We're going to spend time with our niece's family, since all of our families going to their significant others' families, and so it'll be kind of a lonely place here, but we're going to enjoy some family out there and then head back just in time for the big game. With that, I'll take a break for time. So 1963 was our first national Thanksgiving celebration. 1874, the patent was granted to Joseph Glidden for barbed wire. In 1890, Edward Branley coins the term radio conductor, the first use of the word radio. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW, back to the net.
right there, Phil. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the trivia, as always. Actually, I heard some on the radio the other day that I'm saving for my next Tuesday night club net. It fell into the area you were talking about. I thought it was pretty interesting. Anyways, always glad to have you aboard, Phil. You have a great start to your week. Happy Monday to you and yours, and enjoy the holidays. Yeah, as people get spread out, traveling for the holidays becomes even more important, I suppose. Let's see. That's the bottom of our list. We're at the top of the hour here at 8:02. Let's make one more call for check-ins. If you'd like to join us on the Thanksgiving week Monday morning edition of the Barometer Net, please call now.
Kilo Bravo 8, Oscar Tango Kilo Mobile.
KF8 ELA Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Lima Alpha, Zach in Dalton.
KB8LJ.
All right, we added LJ and ELA. Let's go to KB8OTK Mobile. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, I'm somewhere north of Seabrook on a back Kansas. I'm listening to a lot of power, but I can't get close enough to get into the repeat better. We'll see how many times I get poked and prodded with this one. It'll be a new test. And two should be working good today. I see an inversion layer up in County, so that's is an indicator. 2 meters and work a little better. Well, 73, everything. K8 OTK Mobile in Sebring.
All right there, Mike. Successful transmission. A little bit choppy. I'll say we got a good 90% of everything you sent. So you have a happy Thanksgiving as well. The inversion is getting you through, getting you into the repeater. So hopefully we can hear you again. Join us whenever you can, or check out some of the other nets on the repeater here. All the information is at the w8wky.org web space. But glad to have you aboard on a Monday morning. Be safe on the road. And we'll talk to you again. KF8 ELA. Good morning, Zach. Happy Monday to you.
NT8DN the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8 ELA. I am mobiling my way in to work for a half day today, and then fortunately we decided to take the rest of the week off. So we'll see how this morning goes. See if we can keep the rest of the week cleared up for us. We can spend some time at home with family. But I'm headed to the butcher shop this morning. We're going to see if we can get ourselves a nice prime rib. We have lots of turkey in my future, and we decided to change it up a bit at our house. We're going to do a prime rib on the smoker and see how that turns out. That's all I've got this morning, so I will send it back your way. This is KF8 ELA.
That sounds like a plan there, Zach. Yes, let somebody else roast the turkey, and then you can always bring home leftovers, because somebody's got to eat them, right? And so you might as well cook something different. Sounds delicious, and you have a great holiday. Be safe on the road. I said I'm working today and tomorrow, and hopefully everything gets wrapped up by tomorrow night, and I can take the rest of the week off. That's the plan. Again, be safe, and thanks for checking in. Let's go over and pick up Chuck, KB8LJ. Good to see you the other night, Chuck. Over to you.
NTAD in the group, KB8LJ here. Not running the breakfast in bed routine today, or beds on the air. I'm actually sitting here eating some breakfast in preparation to heading off to the dentist for a lot of routine precautionary stuff. So I hope that there aren't any
hidden complications in it all, and then later I got another medical appointment, and I got to start thinking about that nasty cold weather that's coming this way. Don't want to think about it, but what I'm reporting.
W8WK.
Hey, it's gonna turn in. I just don't want to see or 8LJ back to net.
All right there, Chuck. Just an FYI, you started getting a bunch of drop ads after you talked about getting over to the dentist.
Okay, well, I didn't have anything of great import to say, but I think there's something a little bit funky in the PTT button that I'm using on this rig, and I think it's okay now. So thanks for the info, and kick it back to you and leave it to people who have something really important and useful to say.
Roger, Chuck. Yeah, that transmission was solid, so whatever it is, it was intermittent. You have a great start to your week. Wishing you a happy Monday. Again, nice to talk to you on a Monday morning. We'll make this the last call. One more call for check-ins. Last call for check-ins for the Monday Morning Barometer Net. Please call now. All right, with nothing heard, we're going to go ahead and call in our closer, W8CTM Carrie. You're going to fill in slot number 44 this morning. I hope you had a good weekend, and you're looking forward to a pleasant Thanksgiving. Over to you.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this marvelous Monday morning. Well, at least the sun's shining. It's pretty chilly out there. I got 29 degrees, and I see my neighbor's shed over there has got a white roof this morning, so it means we have frost on the ground. Anyway, it's that time of year. I would personally myself, I would rather see this at this being the end of April instead of the end of November here coming up, but we got a ways to go before that gets around. But I'm hoping we don't have the winter they're predicting, but we'll know by the end of April. But anyway, I hope everybody has a marvelous Monday out there, and their Thanksgiving week goes really well for everybody, and Thanksgiving Day is what you were hoping for, so that'll be good. And I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. So with that, I'll say 73 and turn it back to NTAD. This is W8CTM, Carrie at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a marvelous Monday, and hopefully the week goes well for everybody. And we'll turn it back to you there, Dave, and you can wrap it up. W8CTM over to NTAD. Everybody have a great day and a great week. 73.
All right there, Carrie. Well, thank you so much for being our closer on this Monday morning. We are all the way up to 26.6 degrees here in Copley. We're just charging up the heat here. And I tell you, once Meg gets put in the garage, I start looking towards spring. I skip right over Christmas and New Year's. Hi. But again, thanks, Carrie. Appreciate you being part of the Barometer Net on such a regular basis. You have a great start to your week, and we'll listen for you throughout. Let me go ahead and close this up. As we approach our 36th anniversary of the Barometer Net, I want to thank a bunch of people, starting with our check-ins and our listeners. You are the net. Without you, we would not be here. I want to thank the founders of the net, Garlock, KBYR, Dorothy, WBHATW, and Tom, KADSD, who started this net on Christmas after getting a bunch of weather equipment from Santa. I want to thank Ron, KD8CVS, for being a mentor on this net for so long. I want to thank the club and the technicians and Marty for giving us the space to be here. Please find out all about the club at the W8WKY.org website. Find out all the doings, activities, nets, and everything that you can join in to. So please find us, join us. Looking forward to seeing you. From the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio, we will now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. We're going to say 73, happy Monday, and happy Thanksgiving to you all.